played within the rules. I would never do anything to break the rules. I believe in fair play, and I respect the league and everything that they're doing to try to create a very competitive playing field for all the NFL teams.
All right, let's end the Tuesday dance card with these statements. Tom Brady cheated. Tom Brady did nothing that every other pro quarterback has done over the decades. The New England Patriots have a history of cheating. The NFL made a spectacle of Brady and the Pats to keep everyone else in line about even the tiniest infraction. And Roger Goodell is either a stalwart of the rules or the commissioner wearing clown shoes. Now some hardcore on it all from a man who knows how it all works. Super Bowl winner, two-time Pro Bowler, veteran analyst, still feeding the huddled masses at his excellent restaurant in Alexandria, Virginia, at which I have been a patron, yes, I'll admit. Joe Theismann. Joe, how are you?
I'm fine, Ed. Thank you.
This is just another day in NFL paradise, though, isn't it? When you look at the absolute confusion here, over 200 pages of a report about inflating footballs, this is madness, but it's what you expect from this league, right?
Well, it has come to what you'd expect. I mean, certainly in the last couple of years, we've seen different instances between what's happened with the New Orleans Saints, the Cleveland Browns, the Atlanta Falcons, and now the New England Patriots, and, of course, individuals like Adrian Peterson and Ray Rice. It seems like the commissioner is spending more time in a show like Judge Judy than he is anything else. It's a very difficult hat to wear, but I will say this, is that the integrity of the game was at stake in this one. That was, of all the, and in the other ones as well. I mean, pumping crowd noise in to make it louder, bounty gate, texting. These are all rules that exist in the National Football League, and when people choose to break the rules, there's a penalty that goes along with it.
Can't we all, though, and you being a player for so many years and I having covered the NFL for so many years, just basically give it a nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more? Because I can tell you right now, I know quarterbacks over the years who actually had footballs inflated, deflated a little. The equipment guys helped them. This is nothing new, though, right?
I don't think it's anything new. And as a matter of fact, the league even recognizes in their rule that there's a variance between the football, 12.5 PSI to 13.5 PSI. So they give you a range to be able to work in. Some guys like it at the far end, the 13 and 13.5, the high end. Others like it at the 12. With regard to that fact, as far as it comes to inflation or deflation of the football, one of the excerpts that I found interesting in the Wells report was the fact that in the conversation of the guys, the equipment guys, when they're talking about the footballs, they explain that two of the balls were at 16. So you have this variance that goes along. I would like to know this, and this is a question I would like to ask and see if it's in the Wells report, because I'm not going to read all 240 pages.
No, please, don't read all 200. No, please, don't hurt yourself.
I decided not to read the health care bill at 3,500. I'm not going to read this one at 243. But the question I have is, every one of the footballs that was tested, what was their PSI? I'm curious. Because
and they can't answer it.
There isn't anything that there isn't anything in that report that says conclusively, in my mind, Tom Brady told this person to do this. Now, the fact that he doesn't want to give you his Texas, that's just something that, he's a very public individual. And it's not the kind of thing that you just want to turn over. So is he being punished for not giving him Texas? Is he being punished because he generally should have known or possibly could have known? I mean, this is where I believe his agent and his attorneys will go at the appeal. And this obviously will be appealed, and I think the number of games will be reduced.
That's what I was just going to ask. I only got about 20 seconds left. You and I both know that probably he'll serve 2 games, right?
That's my guess. I don't know what the fine will be. We're talking about Robert Kraft, one of the most influential men in football and one of the greatest owners that football has ever seen. And this is certainly a shot in. From now, Tom has been judged by the court of public opinion, and that is not a kind court.
And that is not a kind court, and they will remember, but I think he probably still will take the field with a nice, clear mind. Belichick will make sure. Joe, it's an absolute pleasure to get a chance to talk to you. I hope we do it again, my friend. Continued success.
Look forward to it, Ed. Look forward to catching up with you in a restaurant.
You got it, Joe. Take care.
Thanks.
Joe Theismann now knows how it feels. Come on, he's been there. It's not a great big deal, but hey, rock on, true believers. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow. We'll do it midday version right here on the fastest 60 minutes in news.